Hi, this is Trish Avery. I'm just coming on today. It wasn't planned at all. I don't usually record during the week, but I just wanted to talk to you guys. Oops, sorry for the bumps. I'm driving. I just left work, and today has been a day. Normally during our we call them PLCs that we have our meetings with our team, our ELA team, second grade. They call they have us doing what they call at bats, where a teacher would we take turns presenting a lesson. Now typically these lessons, we have our meetings and they discuss our PLCs. They discuss things that they want us to know about, upcoming things, etc., just information. And then when we have time, they say, okay, who's going to be at bat? We have a few more minutes, so one of you all, whoever's at bat, this quickly go through this so that they speed through it. This is what I was going to do. This is how it presented, and we're done. Well, today we have two district literacy coaches come in, and it just so happens to be my turn at bat. So I think I was the last one. I'm just chilling. I've never actually volunteered for it because, to actually get real information, to see someone really teach the way they normally would, you would have to actually go into their room with their kids. Otherwise, it's just someone saying, hey, I show them this, and then we would go through this, and I would ask them to repeat after me, because that's what they've been doing. So that's what I did. Here's where it's raining here. So that's what I did, and I sped through an entire skills lesson. And so after we're done, usually everything's fine, everything's good. But after we're done, then the literacy coaches come in, and it was just, well, this is not how we're supposed to be doing, and this, and then that, and then where the cubs are talking about the student should know, and students should understand, and students should be able to. They want us to now, they call it cubs now, K-U-B. So instead of our objectives, they want us to say cubs. So I didn't say cubs. Well, I'm just talking to you guys. My cubs are physically on the wall in my room with where my students would be if I were actually presenting this or teaching it to them. Then they had a problem with that. Well, you're supposed to be teaching it to us like you would teach it to your students. I'm like, that's not what we've been doing. And then this is what we need to do. I'm like, you need to talk to the coach, our campus literacy coaches, because that's not what they told us to do. Anyway, then they went on, and I was talking about, before everyone else had gotten on, I was talking to one of our campus literacy coaches. Okay, I was doing the interventions, this new system of interventions that they wanted us to do, instead of, the way we normally would do it. There's no RTI rotation or anything like, anyway, there's no daily 5 or anything like that. And so they want us to do this new type of intervention with this new software, this new curriculum. So I was trying to implement that. So it was a review day. We were just reviewing what we were going to do or what we had done before. Same thing as yesterday. So one of my highest level student, who's my teacher's assistant, she was reviewing with the students, and they were so engaged. And if I'm not mistaken, domain 2 and 3, if you are familiar with INVEST and the 4 domains of INVEST, domains 2 and 3 include student interaction, student participation, student engagement. And at my previous school, student-driven learning and student-led learning, where students are helping other students and tutoring other students, the higher level students, tutoring the lower level students. That's what we do. And they were very critical. They're not supposed to be teaching. She wasn't teaching a new lesson. She was reviewing while I was doing small groups, because in this new curriculum, there's no spot for it. There's no time that we used to have in the previous years where they carved out time for rotations in class. They don't do that anymore, so where am I supposed to put it? One thing I forgot to mention too is why I was so stressed out, because that morning I got a notification that my balance of my checking account had been zeroed out. Well, actually, I take that back. They left me 19 cents in my bank account. Yesterday, I went and got gas at an Exxon and went to Firehouse Subs. And those are the only 2 places I used my card. And when I woke up this morning, thank God I already got gas, because I woke up this morning and while I was at work, I received a notification on my phone that my balance was 19 cents. I'm like, so while I was in class, I wasn't supposed to, but that was an emergency. I found out that I had been hacked, or whatever you call it. They had gotten into my bank account, and it said that someone had swiped my card in Waco, Texas. I work in Houston, and I was at work, and they said this morning someone swiped my card in Waco, Texas. Now, I have my card with me, so there's no way they can swipe the actual card. So what I found out that would probably happen was that while I was at the gas station, my card information was skimmed, or whatever you call it, and put onto a dummy card that way. Like, needless to say, that's the last time I'll be going to that gas station. But yeah, so I was already stressed out before this happened, before the meeting. So yeah, so this was just icing on the cake. Thank God I had started the Dave Ramsey method of cash envelope stuffing, and I had already withdrawn most of my cash, and what I had left in there was what I was gonna get gas for the week and maybe go to fast food places, which is what I did that day. There was only like $80 in there. No, I take that, there was only like $75 in there, around about. So that's they got all of it except the 19 cents. But thank God for Dave Ramsey. It must have been God that told me to start saving your cash. Take all your money out of that bank. Save your cash on your person in these envelopes. And that's what I do. So they didn't get all of my money, thank God. And this is what I was so happy about and why I came on. I did not have to actually even explain myself. I didn't even have to speak up for myself, because my principal, who is also my appraiser, came on. Oh wait, before I tell you that, I use PowerPoint slides, and one of the district coaches were like,
well, you can't use PowerPoint slides, and you can get written up for that.
So my principal, who had joined in right at the end, said, hold up, wait a minute, because I'm the only one that can actually write somebody up for that. And what exactly? So basically, I didn't have to say a thing. I just sat back, excuse me, and let my principal handle it. And I was I was just not amazed. Like, what is the word? I was not proud, not amazed, but I was thankful and grateful that my principal actually did join in on that meeting and had my back. Now, you don't always see that when a principal has your back against the district people, but she had my back. She said, I'm the only one that can write somebody up, and nobody's done anything to get written up for. Like, because I had PowerPoint slides, and we want you to teach, and the district people, we want you to teach and not read from the slides. It is teaching. I don't read from the slides verbatim. But anyway, I didn't have to say a word, and I was just thinking about, because I'm a church person, there's this saying that you hold your peace. If you hold your peace and let the Lord fight your battles, victory shall be yours. I didn't have to say a thing. I held my peace. I took the criticism, and everybody else had my back. I didn't have to say not one thing, because the other coach that I was talking to, the campus coach, she also spoke up. Like, it was aligned perfectly with our curriculum. There was everything that was on that PowerPoint slide was exactly the way it was in the curriculum. Another teacher also spoke up. The other teachers had my back too. So I didn't even have to say a word. I just sat and held my peace and let my coaches and my principals and my fellow teachers from my campus, they basically lit into her. So I don't know if she's gonna speak up again in any one of our PLCs. And she said how the superintendent would like it. Well, the superintendent has visited my class and watched me teach from a PowerPoint slide. So she really had no leg to stand on. But I was just really happy and thankful and grateful. And I just wanted to share that. But sometimes if people are trying to attack you and things are trying to come on, or people are trying to say things against you and slander your name and just criticize, sometimes God will put people there that will have your back, that you won't have to say a word, and God will send those angels there to guard you, to protect you, to surround you and comfort you. So I just wanted to come on and share that, and I hope you'll keep watching and subscribe and like this video and subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell, because I hope to upload more videos in the future on self-care, basically taking care of yourself. And just like today, sometimes God always takes care of you. God will show you that he'll take care of you as well. And I will talk to you guys later.